Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the bearded man.
This evening, Lord Talmadge will be receiving a letter. Is it good news or bad news? Clap now for good. And now for bad. Thank you for making that easy.
Miss Towsley, I just wanted to thank you for the position.
Well, it's been my honor, and I'm happy to help you out, but
no,
I
know, I'm disabled, but I'm gonna make it through. I promise you.
Now, Danny, I just want to make sure you're going to be fine. You do have a crutch. Look, I'm here for you.
Lady Talmadge,
yes?
How long has your family been in this house?
We have been in this house for 175 years.
It's exquisite. The molding, the...
It's crown molding.
You say it's crown. Oh, you, Miss Towsley.
Lord Talmadge, a letter for you.
Ah, yes, thank you, Nathaniel.
Danny? Aye?
Where are you off to?
I was expecting to meet everyone.
Don't you have something else to do first?
I'm sorry I didn't take off my shoes.
It's a brave new world for you, Daddy. Well, this is where you'll be staying.
Where is everyone?
This is your room, Daddy.
Oh, thank God.
There won't be any crowds in here.
Oh, well.
Hopefully not. If there are, well, that'll be for you to answer for.
Maybe a few crowds late at night. A few ladies. I'm sorry, that's inappropriate.
Daddy.
Aye.
Has anyone told you what your duties are?
Aye, not quite. I'm an able footman, though. I promise you that.
Well, let's go over the list. Come this way.
It's a big room. My last one, it was 4 by 4.
4 by 4?
Aye. By 4.
Three-dimensional. These are your duties.
Aye, that's a long list.
We'll expect them to be memorized by tomorrow.
Memorized?
Yes.
Aye.
There will be a quiz.
Is it multiple choice?
Come in. Yes, Father.
Isn't she looking wonderful tonight?
Grandmother, you're too kind.
My wonderful gem.
Yes, Mother, she's looking quite splendid. Thank you.
I'm going to make my head so large my necklace will pop right off.
I'm sorry, normally I would find your witty banter hilarious. but not today.
What is it, Father?
Charles? I received a letter.
Bad news, then.
I suppose that depends on how you want to look at it. Your brother, Harold.
Yes? They found him?
He's come back.
My word. That's splendid news, Charles. 3 years it's been.
Splendid for some, Mother, not for others.
What are you?
Well, he's older than me, Grandmama. Of course you understand what that implies.
Well, now, just a moment.
I don't see how he could simply come home and reap all that's been here waiting for him that I've worked so hard to maintain.
My daughter, it is the way it is.
Charles! Oh, Miriam. Don't cry. You'll mess your blouse.
Well, Mr. Reese, how is Danny coming along?
Well, I don't really know. He's a cripple.
Mr. Reese, we could have a little more compassion for
We're
him.
here
can't we?
alone, Mrs. Townsley, and I don't have any compassion in my heart for him. I just met the boy. And he's a cripple.
Well, I'm not saying he's not. I'm just saying we could have some compassion for him. He can do his job.
I should be expecting Harold at noon today.
Thank you.
Wait. Do you mean Harold at noon?
Oh, wait, I didn't even listen to what you said.
Seems like Lord Talmadge has received news that his son is returned. He will be back at noon today. The house is expected to be prepared.
Thank you,
It shall
Nathaniel.
be.
Well,
Lord Talmadge is back.
this is news. Kind of makes the whole cripple thing just inconsequential.
Well, we're sure going to need him now if we're going to have another lord on the manor.
That's true.
That would be my lady.
All right.
May 17, 19, 14. Dear Diary, I'm liking my new job. So far, so good. Oh.
Who are you?
Oh,
What are you doing in my room?
your room.
This is my room.
Oh, that's why it's so big. I'm to be sharing it with you then.
What's your name?
Daniel Doylan.
Daniel Doylan. From Ireland, I suppose, huh?
From Scotland, are
Ah, yeah. This is my side, all right? That is your side.
you? That's good, because I chose this side already. Guess I'm one step ahead of you.
Don't laugh, boy.
All right.
I'm the valet around here. To the Lord, all right? Now, what are you, a footman? Ha! I was a footman once, and I was also on a Navy ship, boy. And I got a lot of things to teach you. Teach you about life, teach you about women.
I think you might be lying about that.
What?
You
What'd you say?
stuttered as you were talking about a naval ship.
You're calling me a liar.
People stutter when they lie. That's what my mum always said.
Would you like me to break your other leg?
Sorry, I have to leave.
Jesus Christ. back for more, eh?
Just lock in my diary.
Who is it?
It's me.
Come in, Charles.
Well, what are we going to do?
What do you mean? We're going to hug our son. Tell him that we love him.
He abandoned this place.
That's true. But he's still our son. Isn't he? I seem to remember giving birth to him.
Well, that birth wouldn't have happened without me, now would it?
This isn't a fight with you. I'm not trying to.
I'm sorry, I'm just... Look. He abandoned the manor. He was to be the heir to this place. But he left. And he took our eldest with him.
Maybe you just got afraid. Who is it?
It's me.
Oh, hello.
Mother, you cannot just barge into
Well,
our...
it's my house as well.
It was your house. Your house is down the road.
I've forgotten. That's why one should never have 2 rooms. Miriam, we are going to talk about this as a family.
Fine.
Miriam!
No, we shall go to the library.
Please stop shouting.
Well, we're all here. Why don't we just talk about it?
Let's
All
just,
right,
we'll
we
sit
shall
on the
just
bed.
talk about
We'll
it.
sit on the bed.
Shall I call for tea?
Yes, call for tea.
Nathaniel, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Bring tea, Earl Grey.
Right away.
Well,
Well, he abandoned us.
Right, I agree with Father. He has no right to this home.
well, what are we supposed to do?
You
The
see,
law says that he is the heir.
law overpowers feeling in this situation.
Well, I think that's the point of a law, isn't it?
What is the point of my marriage?
Oh,
Well, now it's a different sort of point.
dear, no one really liked Richard anyway.
Baron Richard is a good man.
He's also 48.
Yes, and you always say it like that. Baron Richard. We all know he's a baron, for God's sake.
Well, who's going to want me now?
Oh, dear.
Miriam, you have many lovely qualities that any man would be happy to have.
Name one.
Look, I care about this, but not right now. You are my daughter, and I care. But we also have our son, your grandson, your brother, who has now come home.
Thank you for spelling that out for everyone.
I'm just saying, he abandoned the manor, and he has not returned.
I need to sit. My ankles are tired.
Where has he been? How was he found?
He returned on his own accord, not with your eldest in tow.
It's as I feared. He's killed him.
Come, grandmother, that's preposterous.
Now that even I agree is a bit far.
No, just you wait. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, it may not be this year.
I feel
But someday we'll find out.
I feel like you've just planted something in our house that will grow into a terrible, rancid plant.
Oh, it's already been growing ever since you gave birth to it.
Well, I, for one, hate gardening.
I'm sorry, I just don't like the boy. He frightens me. That look in his eyes.
That is
grin.
that is your grandson, and the heir to the bearded manor.
It reminds me more of a vampire than a grandson.
Well, I'm sorry that he has not returned with Matthew.
It's gotten bigger since I last left.
But
Harold?
Harold?
Seems to be tea on the ground. Is that how you serve it now in good old Britain?
Not like you would know.
Charles! Well, come here, boy.
Grandmother?
Wow. Wow.
Mother?
Harold, good to see you.
You've grown.
Yes, I...
Much more facial hair than before.
I've seen a lot. Seen too much.
You'll shave it off tonight.
Yes, of course. Mother, you look beautiful.
Thank you, Harold. We've kept your room just the same.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Is there anything you'd like to say? Any stories that you have, or fun anecdotes that you may have picked up on the road?
There are many to tell. None suited for this occasion, I'm afraid.
Well, I haven't cooked for Master Harold at least for 4 years, but he loves pigeon pie, so I'll make pigeon pie then.
I suppose. Is there anything I can help with?
Well, Are you quite sure you're up to it?
What do you mean by that, Miss Towsley?
I'm sorry, I just keep bringing it up, but you do happen to have a crutch.
You don't have to keep looking at it.
Well, it's hard
Just
to-
pretend it's not there. I do every day.
That's
And then
the
I grab
spirit.
my crutch and then I remember. But then I forget after that.
Oh, no sense worrying this. What's your name?
Danny O'Doylin.
Danny O'Doylin. I'm Irene Pittner, Mrs. Pittner. You can call me the chef.
You got strong hands there.
Well, you'd have strong hands too if you were mincing meat left and right.
Look, this isn't a time for conversation.
I like you, Miss Pittner.
You all right by me for now, Danny?
As long as you keep doing your job, you'll be all right by me.
I'll be ready to serve dinner, I promise. Isn't that what I do?
Well, off then. My word. The boy doesn't know his head from...
Tell me one boy that does.
That's fair, that's fair. I worry about him, that's all.
Why worry about the fact that you apparently let Mr. Reese hire a boy who's supposed to be a footman, who's got 1 foot?
Mr. Reese's judgment may not be what it used to be, I suppose.
Fair enough, but that could be said for all of us now, Miss Towsley.
Well, not me. Well, what do you mean by that?
Oh, nothing. Don't get your knickers in a twist.
I am not wearing knickers.
There's your first problem.
I am a lady, and I don't wear it.
I'm a cook and you're in my kitchen. Can I get you anything, Miss Towsley?
No.
Here, have a seat. Let me brush your hair.
What's the point, Grandmama?
You're going to look beautiful, regardless if the estate is yours or not. Seems the world, it's pulled the rug out from under us today.
Not only that, it's claimed the rug for itself and walked off down the road.
Miriam, are you going to be sad and depressed this whole time for the rest of your life, or are you going to do something about it?
I was already sad and depressed to lose my older brothers. And when I realized what it meant when they were gone, and all the attention that Father paid me, and all the men that came calling, and all the prospects that I had, and now they're gone.
And what you have now?
I don't know.
You have me.
Grandmother, you're so kind, but I had other plans.
With
Richard.
Baron Richard.
Oh, my.
Hey! Is it true? Is it true?
Evelyn, shut your stupid mouth.
Well, that's not a way to talk to your
Sit down,
sister.
Evelyn!
I am also a lady in this house, and one of your granddaughters as well. I would wish you would dote on me the way you dote on her.
Maybe if you weren't trouncing around the town in short skirts and bobbed hair.
You're just jealous, grandmother, because you cannot do that.
Oh, you're so
Everything is so
foolish.
saggy on you.
Perhaps they sag, but so do sashes, and you will never wear one.
I don't know what that means.
Neither do I.
What is it you want, Evelyn?
Well, if you would have listened when I first came in.
You were too busy trouncing around.
Is it true?
Yes,
Is
it's
Harold
true.
home?
Yes, you get it's true. He's here. But if you haven't seen him yet, I'm sure he's traipsing around, claiming each room for himself like he used to.
It's all right, Miriam.
He hasn't once tried to say hello to me yet.
Oh, in due time.
Well, I'm going to go find him.
She's going to be pregnant.
Are we ready?
Ready as we're always gonna be, sir.
I am ready.
And dinner.
Is that how you do it here?
Take a seat. I'll take one down there, right?
You sit after he said something like that? I felt like I should be running down the
I'm
road.
still here. I'm still here. No, you fools! It's time to serve dinner.
See, that's what I thought.
I thought that's what he meant.
All right. 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 All right.
Oh, where is he?
Here I am.
Madam. Lady Miriam.
Might I suggest going around the back?
Your sir?
What's your name?
Come now, Harold, you're not going to start speaking to every one of the men in the help.
Why not?
Because you haven't once said hello to me, your sister.
There's a lot of days on the calendar, isn't it?
Now, come, let's dispense with this.
I'm not sure if I should respond to your question or not.
Feel free.
Yes, feel free.
My name is Donnie. Donnie O'Doyle, and pleased to meet you.
Ireland.
No, it's all right.
Are you quite all right?
I'm doing great, sir.
Right?
Partridge pie, I believe, is the course for the day.
My favorite.
I'll be back around with the refreshments.
Thank you.
Well, he seems like he's gonna work out just great.
Yes, it's a day of new arrivals, isn't it?
It does seem that way.
Mary, I think that you and Harold need to mend this, right here and now.
I quite agree. I'm not saying that he's right, I'm saying that you are siblings.
Petunia.
I apologize for being late.
Sorry, Grandmother.
All right, Miriam, I know you're under a certain amount of stress.
It's not just I who's under stress. And I don't appreciate it being filtered through me. It's not fair. Why am I only the one who's upset?
You're not.
You have been gone for years. Years. And you've said nothing of Matthew and where he is.
Could we please not talk about this right now?
When would you like to speak about it, Harold? On many days of your calendar. Tell me which one and I will back
Indeed, ma'am. Please. When will you speak of your brother and my son?
Matthew will not be coming back anytime soon. He's hung up in America.
Please, what? What do you mean?
What is he hung up doing?
It seems the new footman didn't serve me food.
I think he was confused because the place was empty.
What the hell?
Well, you can bicker about your meal. I'm going to go into my room.
You are part of this family and you shall sit down.
This pomp and circumstance does not apply to my life anymore.
Eating?
You are part of this family, which means you will.
I'm going to take my meal upstairs. I'm not ready to face this prying of questions, this firing squad of questions. So, please, excuse me if you will, Father. Mother. Dowager.
Just leave!
Well, pass his pie down.
Mr. Reese!
Yes.
My word, so? What happened?
Well, he did get most of the food onto most of the plates.
I'm not talking about... Danny? Talking about...
Oh, Harold. Well, he got up in a huff and said something about a calendar and then something about going to his room and then pomp and circumstance, I think. And,
You know, Mr. Reese, I am starting to think you can't hear very well anymore.
what is that supposed to mean, Mrs. Townsley? I have been running this household.
Oh, I know how long you've been running.
35 years! Does that mean nothing here?
I've been here almost as long as you.
Keyword, almost.
Well,
Well, we don't have to fight about it. I just got in a huff there for a
Sorry.
second.
Look, I'm just quite curious about Lord Harold.
But he seems to be in a mood. Oh, Danny.
Hello there. I just wanted to, well,
Spit it out.
check in with you both about my performance today.
Well,
Now, I know it was a bit slow, but I tell you, I'm gonna get better at it. I tell you true.
Danny?
No,
Danny?
I know.
Dan-
and I'll try
Danny!
and do it more without the
Danny!
crutch. But
There were no complaints.
there weren't any complaints.
No?
All right, Daddy, just before you go. That's like a baseline. No complaints is not like.
Aye, but it's a baseline.
All right, I just wanted to make sure you knew.
At least someone had a good day.
I think the long and short of it is, Mrs. Towsley, there's going to be quite a few changes around here.
Just Lord Harold and I used to be so close when he was little.
Well, maybe you should speak with him.
Maybe. Thank you, Mr. Reese.
Come in. Grandmother.
Surprised to see me?
A bit. Come, sit. Sorry, I haven't taken the sheet off of this. Just like new.
There are still sheets over all the stuff in his room.
Making yourself at home?
Not yet. Soon, I hope. I imagined this kind of welcoming.
What are you doing back here?
I had nowhere else to go.
But why here?
Where else am I supposed to be?
Anywhere but here.
Would it be easier for you if I left and disappeared into the night like a bat?
What are your What are your intentions with the estate? You wouldn't have come back here, Harold, if you weren't looking for the estate. Your eldest brother is gone, leaves it all to you. La-ti-da. So what are your intentions?
Grandmother, I've always liked you. Even though your mind is becoming warped, you're still sharp-tongued.
You didn't answer my question one bit.
I'm here for the estate. I'm here to regain my status in the family.
You are a Talmadge.
Yes, that's why I belong in the Talmadge house.
I expect you to act as such.
How so? Be coddled and prodded by all of these footmen and ladies' maids? Mother.
You've been gone for 3 years. Disappeared on us. How do you think we should react to such a thing?
I understand this is difficult, but you have to imagine what is going on in my mind.
Oh, child, it's not difficult for me. I've been through many terrible things in my life. And you know it and I know it, I'm going to die soon. But it's difficult for everyone else in this house. And you know that.
I suppose I could be a little easier on Father, Mother, and Miriam.
Is that what this is about? Miriam?
What is your idea?
I have no ideas, child. Just thoughts. Don't smoke too much in here. The dust, it might catch on fire.
going to sulk here all day?
Why is everything sulking with me? It's not fair.
I'm sorry. Would you like to come outside?
I don't need outside. I have a window. I have all of it right here in front of me. I don't have to feel the wind or ruin my dress. I simply look at it. Pristine, kept, simple, just like me.
My dear. Everything is going to be all right.
For who, Mother?
For everyone, I think. In my mind, everyone in the entire world is going to be just fine.
So you're agreeing that I'm in no way special?
Who is it?
Nathaniel, miss.
What is it, Nathaniel?
I bring news. Baron Richard is coming this afternoon.
This afternoon, did he say why? Or what he expects?
Yes,
For how long? When does he arrive?
Oh my.
Just let him answer one again.
For your anniversary
I didn't think he'd honor it.
of your courtship.
Yes, of course.
He's prepared flowers and a ride into town.
Well, things are turning around. Thank you, Nathaniel.
We cut to a local pub where Baron Richard is at.
What can we do you for?
Yes, well, I expect to be engaged to marry today. And I would like your finest bottle of scotch.
We got, yeah, we could get you a bottle of scotch.
Top shelf, sir.
Yeah, I'll get it off.
I am a baron after all. Money in the pockets, no? Anyways.
Excuse me.
I'll take a drink, please. Thank you.
You're a fine-looking gentleman in this establishment.
Oh, you are too, I suppose.
Richard, I am a baron.
Oh, my name is Glenn.
Hey, Glenn, here's your drink.
Thank you.
And here's your bottle
There you
of
go.
scotch.
I tell you what, pour one for Glenn and myself. I'm in a celebrating mood today.
That's our only bottle of scotch.
Oh, there's something else then. Gin, perhaps. Let me just put this in my satchel.
I'm sorry, sir. I was dishonest with you just now. My name is not Glenn.
Forget the gin.
My name is Harold.
Harold,
Yes,
why did you lie about something like that, sir?
because I was testing your trust. Because I want to be truthful with you. I want to tell you. You have been seeing my sister, yes?
Tell me.
Yes.
Back from the dead, I say.
Just barely.
And it's a pleasure to meet you.
Say, it is
Pour that
you.
gin again, sir. Harold's back from the dead.
If I wanted to say, hold the gin, please. I wanted to say that my sister will not. She does not want to see you anymore. She's disinterested. She wants to call off what you have going with her.
I see what's happening now.
She sent me by proxy. You understand? It's a very difficult situation.
I just realized that your coming back means the estate is in question.
Yes.
I thank you for this gentleman's meeting.
Thank you. And please, have some gin.
Are you quite ready for bed, my lady?
Oh, I don't think I could possibly sleep.
Why is that?
Why,
So what's on your mind?
Yes, and Baron Richard is arriving tomorrow. He's planned flowers and a ride. Yes.
Sorry, my lady.
Yes, Nathaniel.
A letter for you.
Oh, very well.
From Richard.
Baron Richard.
My apologies, ma'am. It won't happen again.
I should excuse myself.
Oh, very well. Thank you, Mrs. Townsend.
My lady.
Who is it?
My apologies, ma'am. He also sent flowers.
Throw them away. Just throw them away, please. I don't wish to see them.
My lady.
God. Who is it?
It's your mother.
Oh, mother.
May I come in?
Yes. Yes, please.
It's also me. I just
Oh,
didn't
God.
know if you'd want to see me.
We heard about the letter.
Once again, it seems everyone is on a page ahead of me. I'm so foolish for not reading ahead.
Miriam, there will be other men. And other thoughts of men. And other plans for other men, even beyond those men that we are thinking of now.
No book is good if you just skip to the end. You must read first what happens at the beginning and in the middle, and then get to the end, no matter what that ending is, my dear.
Very literal metaphor, Father.
I'm just saying.
That's quite all right. Without an estate, I don't have much for men. I don't have much need for them anymore.
Wait, what?
I'll be fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, the bearded man.
Thank you so much for coming out. Yes, Good, in the booth. And Brianna at the bar. Thank you so much for coming out to the opening night of Bearded Manor. This is by far one of the biggest undertakings we have taken for a themed show. This is going to be a serial story, so please come back week after week to find out what continues to happen from now through June. We are going to stick around to have a drink at the bar.